How fast can I make money doing this? So I would say a great goal to set is $10,000 a month in the next 3 to 6 months, and that's in sales. And there's a difference between sales and profit. Obviously, sales doesn't equal profit, meaning that if you make $10,000 in a month, well, the typical profit margin with e-commerce after your costs for your product and after your costs for advertising and everything like that, and Amazon's fees, because Amazon does charge fees, they're reasonable, but obviously they exist. After fees and after all of that, your typical profit margin you're going to look at is between 30% and 50%, and that's typical with any e-commerce business, any e-commerce product. So with 10,000 in sales, you can expect to make between $3,000 and $5,000 in profit. Now, the next question a lot of people ask is, how does it work? Do I have to store any inventory, and do I have to basically buy the inventory, pack it up in my garage, and send out anything myself? And the answer is no, you don't. Amazon will do everything for you. And in fact, I was actually able to make my first $32K per month with that product without ever seeing or touching the product. Now, do I recommend doing that? Probably not, and I'm going to talk about why in this video. But the reason that's possible is because when you order your product, you find a supplier, and you order the product, your supplier, you can actually get them to send the product directly to the Amazon warehouse, and using Fulfillment by Amazon, which is Amazon's FBA program, you can actually basically sell units on Amazon, sell products, and Amazon does everything for you. So you don't have to actually basically give yourself another, part-time or full-time job packing up and repacking products in your garage like they used to do in the old days when selling on eBay. That's before my time, but that's what they had to do. Before Amazon released their FBA program, you literally had to sit down in your garage and pack and repack things, and basically you've given yourself another part-time job that just sucked your time away. But with Amazon does everything for you. So all you have to do is just basically, you're on your computer and you find your product, you find the supplier, you brand it well, you make sure the product's high quality. And once you've done that, you launch the product on Amazon. There's a specific process that you're going to follow that I'm going to show you. And then later on, you just add on products. And with every single product you add, you just basically multiply your income. You can literally get to a point where, let's say you want to buy a new car, just as an example, right? And let's say that new car is going to cost you an extra $1,000 a month in a lease or a finance payment, right? So you can get to a point where you can just add on another product, right? And you calculate, obviously, with that, let's say 50% profit margin. And with that e-commerce profit margin, you can say, okay, well, to be able to afford this new car that I want, all I have to do is add another Amazon product to my product portfolio. And that product has to make me between $2,000 and $3,000 a month in sales for me to be able to afford this new car that I want. And the beauty of entrepreneurship, you are entirely in control of your income, and nobody can tell you what you can do, what you can't do. You are the master and the captain of your destiny. And finally, the last question, and I kind of answered this already in the video, but honestly, it makes me laugh. Is Amazon FBA oversaturated? Did I miss the boat? And is it even worth it? Honestly, like I already said, there's never been a better time to start today. And all I have to say is that in 2040, in 2050, even in 10 years, right? People are going to be thinking about this time right now that we're living in today, and people are going to be saying, wow, imagine if you started an e-commerce business back then. Imagine how easy it would have been. And that's exactly how it is right now. We are living in the golden age of e-commerce, and there are people that are literally starting businesses, making millions of dollars, just like I've been able to do in the past few years. And they are completely changing their lives with absolutely no prior experience, no university degree, no college or formal training. All they're doing is they're, finding the information that works, the proven steps, which you're going to see here in this video, and they're following it. They're trusting themselves. They're trusting the process. They're believing in themselves. They're, making sure that they get through all the obstacles and they reach success. And that success lasts them for an entire life if they actually build a long-term business.